Hey, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be one epic pick a card reading. This one's topic is going to be all about what are the opportunities that are knocking for you. So, your choices with the card piles, well, tonight, this video, because for me it's nighttime. It's about 10:44 p.m. New York Standard Time, because yes, I am from New York. There you go. Now you know where I'm from. But I'm not from the city. Not going to say where, though. Anyway, your choices tonight are the Kitty Bank, which is a Maniki Maiko. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right, so don't, It's a lucky cat. That's all I can tell you. Can't really pronounce the words for the Japanese words for it. And I also have a tattoo of one of those on my arm. So if you would like to see that tattoo, it is posted on my Instagram, which my Instagram tag is down below if you guys want to come and follow me on Instagram as well. I also have Quan for the middle pile. And then I have my Moon Man little figurine that I've had for like ever. And which I love absolutely dearly. Because he's so cute. For the third pile, I have the Rebel deck for the ending messages and guidance for you guys, for some cheeky little guidance for this. And then I also have some channeled messages that I will be reading at the end of this. And the reason I'm going to be doing these at the end is to see if they match up with what I got in these piles, with what came through as kind of a confirmation, which will be awesome to see. Timestamps, as usual, will be down below. If you do not like cursing, please skip the Rebel deck reading part. And know that I love you. And thank you to all my new subscribers for subbing, liking, commenting, and sharing all these videos. And let's get started. Oh, this should give you some extra time to pick. If not, just go ahead and pause the video. And when I say epic, I really mean epic. There is a lot of cards in each of these piles. So, to start off with the cat. So, what opportunities are knocking for you? Let's see, shall we? So, with the tarot, because I don't have a whole lot of room on my desk yet, because I need to get a wide-angle camera lens, we have fertility, which is the Empress card in this deck. And for me, this one is all about new beginnings and abundance coming in for you at this time, and new ideas. We have the Princess of Coins, which would be the Page of Pentacles in this deck. Excuse me, sorry. This, for me, is all about what I'm hearing and getting from this card is new jobs and new job offerings and more abundance coming in for you at this time. And it's a lot of new energy is what I'm feeling from this card. We have the Nine of Arrows, which would be the Nine of Swords. With this, I feel like you're worrying about whatever these, finding like a new job, I feel, from this. But it's also giving you a lot of anxiety and keeping you up late at night. And that's not going to be helpful for you with productivity and getting like these new ideas to come in to help you to follow your intuition. It's going to kind of block you from that. So try and get as much rest as you possibly can and kind of like de-stress as much as you possibly can. I'm very tired tonight. But I'm doing this anyways because I really, really felt strongly to do this for you guys. And this is awesome anyways. I'm having a great time. Then we have the Two of Staves, which is the Two of Wands. For this, it's all about looking towards your future and new things coming in for you with new growth and expansion in both your home and your career, I feel. And that's what I get for the tarot part. So with the Madame Doras, I have the Dagger, Conflict and Danger, Lie in Wait. But again, every time I see this card, I keep feeling Ace of Swords, which is a clear and concise cut decision. And to quit going back and forth, but it's also a double-edged sword. So weigh your options out, so that way you don't have any conflicts. And that way you know exactly what it is you want, and you can move forward with these new beginnings and these new ideas that are coming in from your decisions. Then we have love and prosperity. A lot of love and new relationships are coming in at this time with these new moon energies, or these full moon energies. I keep saying new moon. I have no idea why. But anyways, with these full moon energies, so I can correct myself for the umpteenth time, the love and prosperity card makes me feel like you are going to be the center of attention soon with someone. And I get the feeling that it's a new love interest for some of you. If these messages resonate, awesome. And if they don't, just take what does and leave the rest, okay? So these cards right here are from the one second. Let me grab the deck. This is the first time I've actually been able to use this in a reading. It's the Angels of Abundance from Doreen Virtue. I have never used this deck for reading for someone else yet, just myself. They're alright. They're nice to use. I like them. So this will be interesting with these. So for the first message from that deck, I get, face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears. Sorry, let me try and fix that for you guys so you can see. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear. And that every time, or every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So with this, I feel like this goes well with the Nine of Swords, with worrying about money in your job right now and finding a new job, I feel, and taking care of your family is what I feel like is causing you most of your worries and stress right now. Know that you are being helped along your path right now with divine guidance and your angels and guides in the universe along with you. So the next card we get is Clean Energy Food. So with this card I have, when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. So this ties in really well with taking care of yourself, so that way that you can get the guidance that you most need and follow your intuition and have new ideas come in and have the energy to actually go out and, do what you need to do. And to also, take care of your family and all that. And I also feel like I'm being told to be gentle with yourself as well, because I'm really paying attention to this little kitten right here and how she's being very gentle with it and tender. So I'm going to flip these over to make it easier on my life. The next card we have is Exercise to Increase Your Energy and Manifestation Abilities. So that goes really well with this Clean Energy Food. And the card reads, the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising, and it comes in and it becomes its own reward. So with this, I feel like it's spot on with that, because I know that when I go to the gym and I work out for at least 2 hours, sometimes maybe 45 minutes at the minimum, I feel really, really good and like ready to go for the rest of the day after that. Now, you don't have to do it as long as I do. Just go till you feel comfortable, or as long as you can that your schedule permits, when you can. You don't even have to go to the gym. You can just work out at home to your heart's little content. Whether it's 5-10 minutes a day, knock yourself out. And I promise you, you'll probably start to feel a lot more energetic and a lot better about yourself. So, Windfall of Abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So with this, I feel like there's definitely going to be an opportunity coming in for a really great job for you, I feel. And maybe even someone might help you out with a loan or something. I just heard or felt mostly. Most of my intuitiveness comes from very strong feeling. I say heard or whatever to make a little bit more sense out of it for you guys. It's more of a clear knowing and clear cognizance for me. So with this, I feel that it's also a giving and receiving like balance that needs to happen right now. So I'm going to pull the rest of these cards and see what else I can get from this, because I'm not getting too much with that. So with these cards, we have Navigating the Stars, Follow Your Bliss. So with this, I feel like go for whatever makes you happy with finding this new career. If that's what you're struggling to do, is finding a job that makes you happy right now and following the right path. And I also feel like someone might be going for a night job, because there's a nighttime sky, and I'm really, really attracted to that. And it's kind of like this certain time of day. Night jobs are also paid a lot more than your daytime jobs, because there's always a differential, especially in the health community, like working for hospitals or like any healthcare facilities. You get anywhere from 70 cents to $1 and some change extra from nighttime differential at most jobs. I worked a lot of nights, and I work in healthcare right now. So anyways, we have Distant Thunder, Clear the Air. So with this, I feel like if you declutter your space at home, it'll make you feel a little bit healthier and a little more energetic and freer. And I feel like it'll bring in some really neat ideas randomly once you've cleaned out your space, and that way it'll make room for more abundance to flow into you. Then we have Faraway Places. Get ready for new horizons. Somebody's moving. I feel like somebody wants to move. And I feel like it's definitely going to be some distance and a bit of a travel stretch for maybe like a few of you, like at least a good select few of you, like one or two, I feel, for some reason. But know that this is an amazing journey and that you will have really good luck with this. And like, because I'm really attracted to this bird. This bird is kind of like good luck for business and whatnot, and for selling things. But that's not really, I'm just giving an example for this card, but know that there is going to be a lot of good luck and abundance coming in for you with this move, and that these new jobs might be in this new place that you're moving to, or even your job is, relocating you, which is, some jobs actually do that. They help relocate you and they pay for everything. So if you're a nurse, or like you're somebody that likes to work for a travel agency type of thing, doing a specialty like surgical techs, they have a travel agency, travel surgical techs for that. They have travel nurses, and they pay for a lot of room and board sometimes, and other expenses like gas and traveling fees and whatnot. We have Hearing Messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. So with this, I feel like there's going to be something in the mail coming for you, a notification of like an acceptance letter. And also I feel like there's going to be a few rejection ones in there. I really hate to say that, but take them as many blessings, because it will only help you narrow down your field to finding that dream job that you most want at this time. That will lead to an amazing transformation, I feel. And also, I feel like there's going to be messages of love coming in soon as well for you, whether it be via text message or even email, if some people actually still do that, or Facebook messaging, phone calls, stuff like that. But I get mostly just messages through like Facebook Messenger, text messages, or any other kind of messaging type of system, whether it be Instagram or whatever. And then also be open to listening to your intuition. And some of you, I feel, are very psychic that are watching these videos, and you actually get messages by listening to them with clairaudience. So pay attention to whatever it is that you're hearing. And also, if you hear random songs pop off in your head, try and like catch yourself with thinking about whatever it is you were just thinking about, and kind of like see how that plays in with the song lyrics. And also you can listen to the song to get further messages, and that's kind of how I do those when I hear them. Like, because I kind of get woken up really loudly in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. with music messages blaring in my ears, and they're an answer to all of my questions. And I can apply it very easily, and then I get a strong feeling and knowing, like I said before, about what the actual message is supposed to be for me. Then we have revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. So with this, I feel like shine bright, be yourself, and don't be afraid to promote yourself, is what I'm feeling. I keep hearing the word sell yourself, but you don't have to sell yourself, kind of like a used car salesman type of thing. Rein it in a little bit, but point out all your positive traits and make yourself shine, and that will help you. Especially during interviews, when they ask you, tell us about yourself. I really hate that question, but still. Good qualities, talk yourself up, and you'll be straight. So we have seek beauty. So with this, I feel like, let me see what I get with this. And I need a drink real quick. So with this, I feel like going with the flow, because I'm really attracted to the water, and creative ideas with the orange flames will bring in a lot of creative abundance in your crown chakra, and also bring in your wishes, because her headpiece reminds me of the flowers that you pick and you blow the little seed pods around, and you make a wish when you do that. I can't remember the name of the flower or the plant or the weed or whatever it is, but you know what I'm talking about. So once you go with the flow, your wishes and abundance will start to flow in, and your manifestations, because these ideas are going to come in and they're going to be very creative, I feel. And they will definitely be some wishes coming true. And I feel like it's going to be very abundant for you, because I'm really attracted to this coin earring of hers as well. Clear out the old. So with this, it goes perfect with where is it? See, I hate having piles like this with no space. With Distant Thunder, with clearing out your space. And then the other card from, where is it? One second, just bear with me here. The Clean Energy Food. So that it goes well with that, because it's clearing out your space and making room for the new to come in. Once you clear out and declutter everything, whether it be mentally, physically, or emotionally, even at home, it will unlock a lot of new opportunities for you, and unlock a lot of new ideas, and it'll also help remove this blindfold so that you are no longer in the dark and unable to see which direction it is you need to go in. And you will have a lot of ideas and wisdom that will be flowing in at this time for you with this. And I want to make sure you guys see that card. Okay. Because I'm still working on my camera angle here. Then we have Believe. The best is yet to come. So with this, I feel like if you believe in yourself, things will go and grow into just absolute abundance and wonderness for you, and beauty. But you have to believe in yourself in order to have this growth and expansion for you. Then we have Playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. So with this, I feel like play around with your different ideas that you're getting and kind of look at them in all different kinds of ways and see things from different point of views and kind of like play around with them a little bit. Switch them up back and forth. And also use different tactics in your interviews that you might normally use. Kind of like switch it up a little bit, okay? And that's all I get for these messages. I really hope these resonated. And then, as usual, these are general, so just take whatever resonates and leave the rest that doesn't. So, for Quan Yin, let's see what we get. So for the tarot cards, I have the Two of Coins, which for me, this is balance with anything like physical or monetary. Like, I feel like you need to start balancing your funds a little bit better, like budgeting a little bit better and weighing out your pros and cons with your bills for whatever needs to be paid first, second, last, and whatnot. And just try and make sure that you maintain an equal balance for that. We have 10 of Arrows. So I feel like there's been a lot of stress and burden. And this is also the worst is over because this is the 10 of Swords, but it's not the normal depiction of it. And with the 10 of Swords, it's always about the worst finally being over with and getting through like basically a dark night of the soul. So whatever it is that's stressing you out, it's got you feeling down like at your lowest point, know that it's behind you and that things will start looking up soon, because I'm really attracted to this arrow coming back up and going upwards. Because the only place you can go now from hitting rock bottom, if you have, is up. So then we have 4 of Arrows, which is 4 of Swords. So kind of like I said with the first group, get a lot of rest, take care of yourself, make sure you're rested and rejuvenated, so that way you can face the next day with a lot of energy and be able to do what you need to do and to go with the flow, because I'm really attracted to the water in that. Then we have 8 of Wands. These weren't in reverse when I shuffled. Every single time this happens to me, one comes up in reverse. So with the 8 of Wands, communication, because it's in reverse, communication is delayed. And all these messages that are supposed to be coming in are going to be a little bit time delayed. So expect for it to take a little while to hear back from like a new job, or like maybe even a new relationship type of thing. But I'm really feeling like it's going to take a little bit to hear back from whatever jobs that you're applying to. Okay? But it'll come in. It's just going to take a little while. So have patience, okay? Then we have Winds of Change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. So with this, I feel like there's definitely a lot of change coming in with new jobs and different titles and maybe like some promotions. So that's going to be pretty awesome for you guys. Just go with the flow of whatever it is. And even like I feel like kind of like relocating with moving as well. Just only a little bit for some people. Then we have the Hand of Fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. So with this, I feel like the universe is helping you behind the scenes, and so are your angels and guides if you believe in those things. And manifestation as well, with the law of attraction, is also working behind the scenes to help you. So mind your thoughts and try and stay as positive as you possibly can for that, because like attracts like, and negative thoughts can be a lot more powerful than positive ones if you go down that spiral in that rabbit hole. So if you can catch yourself, you can flip that right back around and continue to be positive about it and keep your eye on the prize and the goal. Just remind yourself you have a goal if that's what it is in mind, okay? And that'll definitely help with your manifestation. So these are the Angels of Abundance cards by Doreen Virtue. I have never used these in a reading yet. So this is the premiere of this deck for me. So let's see what we got. We have Release Resentments about money. So with this, I feel like try and let go a little bit of worrying about so much with your financials, but also make sure that you can budget wisely, and that way you can relax a little bit about it and know that everything will be handled and paid for. So with this, I'm going to read the cards also, in case you guys feel like any messages like extra coming through with these. It says, yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. Sorry. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So with the next card, we have cooperation instead of completion. Or instead of competition. My bad. So with this, I feel like I know that there's other people going for these jobs that you guys are going into, but try and work with what you have, and a little healthy competition is okay, but don't, get overboard with it. Kind of rein it in a little bit. And if you have to work in a group setting, in an interview, work together, but also make sure that you talk yourself up and that you put yourself out there in a very positive light. So that way you can make a really good first impression that will be memorable and lasting. So the card reads, what's yours is yours, and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So that goes really well with what I just said about working well with others, but also painting yourself in a really positive light to make yourself stand out a little bit more and be memorable. Then we have detox your friendships. So what I feel with this is, off the bat, I'm hearing energy vampires. So some relationships right now, also with these moon energies, are going to be falling away that no longer serve you for your greatest and highest good, and you will know what those are, because these friends are just going to have a complete and total falling out with you, I feel, or you're just going to drift apart and not speak anymore. But know that that's for your greatest and highest good at this time. And then we have what it says is, your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So again, like with the energy vampires, it makes you feel drained. It can actually begin to have a financial effect on you, I feel. And it can also really burden you and dampen your other relationships with your other friends and family as well with these toxic people. So they need to go. So don't be afraid to release them. Anyways, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. So know your circle. Replace the people that are toxic for your life with people who you really want to be around, of like-mindedness and positivity. And try and surround yourself with as many positive friends as you possibly can. Even if it's one or two. It'll help tremendously, I promise you. Power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Sorry, I'm a little bit dry mouth today. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you and response to your prayers. So know that your prayers are being heard is what I'm hearing with this, and being answered at this time. And I feel like by Christmas time, because I'm really attracted to this poinsettia, that things will have panned out and your prayers will be answered. Even if it's not down to the detail of how you asked for it, know that they hear you and they are working on it for you. And that the universe is helping you along with this as well. And like I said, by Christmas time, everything should be either coming into fruition or panning out or finishing up by then. If these messages resonate with you, and if these things actually pan out, let me know down below in the comments and let me know how this goes for you. So with these cards, we have Wandering Path. Enjoy the journey. So with this, I feel like this everything that's been going on with you lately and all the way up until December, I feel it's going to be an awesome journey. And know that that is the best part of this whole thing, with abundance and learning lessons that are coming in for you right now, especially with relationships as well. I feel like this journey with a new relationship is going to be an awesome one, but also watch out for those sly and slick energy vampires and friends that are toxic for you, to get rid of them, because they can come in and try and steal something from you. Or like, just, I'm not saying they're going to come in and steal from you specifically. I'm just getting the, swipe or no swipey. There you go. That's all I can think of right now. For an example, if you've ever watched Dora the Explorer, because I'm a mom of 2, and my kids are teenagers, but still, they used to watch Dora the Explorer, and all I can think of when I see this fox is swipe or no swipey. How he would come in and try and steal her map. Oh, man. And how he would kind of mess with her and block her from where she was trying to go on her path and journey. Complete and total resonation with that. It's all I'm getting from this. So if that resonates with you, great. Oh, anyway. Gates of Triumph. Success expands your life. So if you help to defend yourself and make yourself aware of these people and to kind of like maneuver around them, it'll help you be successful on your journey with this path. Now we have Solitude. In silence, peace prevails. So it's quite alright to take some me time to yourself to think about things and figure things out and go within and listen to your intuition, so that way you have the wise decisions that you need to make right now, because these are going to be very, very prominent that you need to make and very important for you in the next few weeks to a few months. That's what I'm hearing. Only you'll know what these decisions are, though. I won't. I can get a feeling, but I can't promise you that it'll pan out. Anyways, mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. So with this, I feel like some forgiveness needs to be given right now, whether it be for yourself or an ex or an old friend, and you need to try and fix these bridges instead of burning them and keep them mended, because you never know when you'll need another friend. Always. And you never know when you may need to actually cross that bridge again one day. So try and keep things mended. Forgive yourself as much as you've also might need to forgive someone else in your life right now. Whoever the first person is that pops into your mind is the person that you need to practice forgiveness with. Even if you can't speak to them physically, mentally you can tell them in your mind that you forgive them and release all these burdens and issues that you may have between the both of you. Dwelling in truth. I stand in the light of truth. So believe in yourself and know that these thoughts and ideas that are coming in for you are divinely timed, and also it is from your higher self that these messages are coming in for you, is what I feel. So with these cards, I have maintain your childlike spirit. So make time to play, make time to relax and have fun. Everything is not all serious, and it's also not all fun and games either. But know that having a little bit of me time to relax and chill and unwind is always, always beneficial and appreciative. Not only just for yourself, but also your friends and family as well. Because it allows you to relax and focus just a little bit more when you need to come back down to earth from daydreaming or whatever it is that you're doing to unwind and back to reality. So with this card, we have amplify your positive emotions. So with this, I feel like whatever positivity you do or think or say right now is going to have quite a ripple effect, and it's going to go outward. So with this card, it also reminds me, and confirms to watch your thoughts, pay attention to them, especially the negative ones, and switch them around so that they don't have a ripple effect on anything and cause anything to be either blocked or not manifest. Okay? And that's all I get from that one. Positive thoughts, positive affirmations, giant ripple effect. Duly noted. And we have grace. I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. So know that you are also loved and surrounded by this. And with these new relationships coming in, I feel that they're going to be absolutely wonderful and beautiful, because the swan, to me, says beauty and wonderment. Then we have success. Success fills my life in ways beyond my greatest expectations. So with this, know that you are going to be successful. Tell yourself that you're going to be successful. You will get this job. You will have, all this abundance come in. You are the best. You are abundant. You are loved. And all these things will come in for you and be successful at this time, once you're able to do that. So that's it for those. And last but not least, our Moon Man. Know that these messages are general and that they may not all resonate, but take what does and leave the rest. And apply. Don't try and force them to apply to your situation or your life, okay? First up, we have Prince of Arrows, which is the Prince of Arrows. What is it? Page of Swords in this deck. Sorry. So we have Prince of Arrows, and it says Cupid. So with this, I feel like there's new relationships coming in, and they will be coming in with some clear and concise messages for you. And they will be very, very quickly, because swords are all about mental energy and quickness and swiftness. So heads up for new relationships coming in really quickly, and messages and making decisions about being in a new relationship at this time. Then we have King of Cups. So the King of Cups to me is all about being in charge of his emotions and being very refined in them, I feel, and offering his cup to whatever. So I feel like whoever this person is that's coming in for some people is going to be an older person, whether it be a same-sex relationship or male-female, and vice versa. Someone is going to be older that's coming in for you soon. Or you might even be the older person starting this relationship. But I feel like you are very in control of yourself and your emotions, and you know what it is that you want at this time, and that you're not going to play games with it. We have Seven of Coins. So this is all about growth. Seven of Coins is waiting for things to come into fruition and things that are growing. So with the Seven of Coins, from me, I feel like whatever ideas you're cultivating at this time or waiting to come in and be fruitful for you, it's definitely going to be worth the wait. So don't, pick the fruit before it's ripe, is what I keep hearing. Then we have Two of Arrows, which is Two of Swords. So with this, I feel like whatever decisions you need to make at this time, between whether it be two people or two jobs or whatever decisions that it is you need to make between two different things, these decisions really need to be made, I feel, is what I'm getting from this. And that it's not to be taken laying down. Like, open up your eyes, wake up. You gotta make a decision at this point, is what I'm being told. So let's see what else we get. We have the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. So with this, I feel like be careful what you say, and be careful with what others say, because it might not always be the truth. And to watch out for any kind of like energy vampires or toxic type of people, coming your way soon. And if something feels like it's too good to be true, please look into it a little bit more, because it might be just that, like too good to be true and fishy is what I keep hearing. Something about being fishy, which is phony or lies. So heads up. Then we have the Maiden. A new relationship blossoms. So this is kind of confirmation with what I was saying earlier about a new relationship coming in for some of you. And know that it's going to be absolutely romantic, because I'm very attracted to the rose. And whoever this person is that's coming in for you is a big time romantic, you know, head over heels in love type of person. Loves romance, loves love, and all that goodness. But also they are very intuitive, because I'm also attracted to the purple in her robe. So these cards right here are the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue. And I have never used this deck in a reading, so this is its debut. Because I have a ton of decks. I literally have like over 160 decks. I will do a deck collection video at some point for you guys. I swear to you. And I still got more decks coming. So let's see what we get with these as I digress. So we have Do the Work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. So with this, I feel like it's definitely time to put some action in and do the work and whatever is necessary for you to move forward, to either be in a new relationship or like with communicating with someone, or to put in the work and effort to get a new job and to have your abundance come in. You got to put in that work. If you want it, you got to do some work. It's all I keep getting from this. Gratitude list. So every time I hear gratitude, I always hear attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for all the things. Make a list of everything that you're grateful for. That is what the gratitude list is and what an attitude of gratitude is. So each and every day, I like to try and write down some things that I'm truly grateful for. Or I like to try and make a mental list if I can't write things down at the time. And it really helps me to put things into perspective and to know that I have a lot of abundance and love in my life. So with this, we have counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe, of this universe. So, makes sense? Kind of sweet and simple, cut and dry. Exactly what I said before I even read that. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. So instead of putting yourself down and beating yourself up and being very harsh on yourself, know that things are okay and that it's okay to be human and make mistakes, and that not everyone is perfect, and that things will work out in time, because everything is all coming in divine timing for you, okay? Then we have, it is safe for you to receive. So know that it's okay to put your hand out and say, I need help with XYZ, or can you loan me this? Can you help me with that? It's okay for you to ask for these things, I feel. And there's no, there's no shame in, reining in your pride just a little bit and asking for help once in a while. It's quite all right. And no one will think any less of you for asking for help. They'll probably be more than willing to help you because you're the type of person I feel that, can do anything and everything on your own. But we all need a little help sometimes, and it's quite all right. So let's see what this card says. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit, for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So, like I said, if you ask for help, it'll actually give back just as much by you asking someone for help, because it gives them the sense of pride and feeling like they've done something good for someone else. And you get to reap the benefits as well as doing the same for them and to receiving their help. Make sense? So with these cards, I have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. So with this, I feel like Phoenix rising from the ashes. So with this, I feel like whatever has burdened you in the past is now over, and you're able to finally learn and grow from this and to go up. Nowhere else to go but up, and to keep going and to flourish and be beautiful. And we have staying focused. Hold the course. So with this, I feel like you've been looking out at your future and trying to decide exactly how to go about getting from point A to point B with either a new job or a new relationship. But mostly I feel this is a job-related thing. And staying focused, and also new living situations and looking for new apartments, I feel. Because I'm really attracted to the houses down here. So, and him looking through this looking glass, or kind of like a telescope type thing. So I feel like if you're looking for a new apartment, don't stress yourself out too much, and know that you will find the most perfect one really soon. And you just got to give it some time to, come into fruition and to grow into manifestation for you. But also be very decisive with what it is that you need to decide on. Then we have impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So with this, I feel like you feel a little bit blocked, and as if you don't have any other way to go with your path. But you do. You just need to think about it for a minute. And to know that everything is all right. And once you take time to think about this, it'll help you to work around whatever this blockage is. As soon as you focus your energy on something else, everything will clear up, and that way you will not be blocked anymore, is what I feel. So with these, I have trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. So listen to yourself. Even if you have to take a few moments to go within and do a 1-minute breathing meditation, listen to your intuition. You're going to have a lot of ideas coming in, so that way it'll open any locked doors and new opportunities can flow in finally. Then we have cherishing yourself. I accept and love myself. So with this, I feel like taking time to yourself to do a little bit of self-care and indulge yourself into whatever it is, the things that you like, with like your daily pleasures, like a cup of coffee, cup of tea, a nice awesome salad, or a nice big juicy steak if you like eating meat, whatever you like. Indulge yourself, even if it's like maybe like 1 glass of wine. I don't promote drinking, but I'm just saying, or buying yourself gifts. Retail therapy never hurt anyone. Just moderation. That's all I accept. All I say is moderation. Everything in moderation. Do you just right. And that way you're not so stressed or worried about things. Love matters. So with this, I feel like some people have been feeling like they're going through kind of like a dry spell in relationships. But know that it's okay to take this time to be by yourself and to figure out who it is you actually really are and what it actually is that you want in life and love. And know that it's safe to do this, and that as soon as you do these things, your dry spell will completely go away and you will have an absolute flood of love coming in towards you. And I feel like there's going to be definitely some wishes coming true, because I'm looking at these falling stars. And for me, falling stars, I like to make wishes on them. And so I feel like wishes for you are going to be coming true with meeting the person of your dreams and finally falling in love. trust your own understanding. So with this, it's kind of like trust your own intuition. You're being divinely guided in the right direction right now. And also, I feel like you need to kind of like take your mask off instead of hiding behind it and show the real you. Don't be afraid to let your guard down and to be the most authentic you can actually be, because it is a wonderful transition that you're finally going through, and being able to be comfortable with yourself and out in the open to be you, and know that it's an absolute blessing. So, last two cards. I live in my truth. So, with the truth card, I feel like it's time to take a long, hard look in the mirror and to finally admit some things to yourself that you've been denying and resisting, because whatever you resist will persist, is what I feel with this card. Then we have simplicity. Deep, profound serenity is expanding in my life. So with this, it's the simple things in life that count and matter. And it's also the easiest and most direct solution. Anything that is the simplest way to go is generally the, most of the time, right way to do things and whatnot. Simple and easy. Be smarter and not work harder. That's my advice. Work smarter, not harder. And it's actually always the simplest ways to get things done very easily. So, Rebel deck. And also, before we do the Rebel deck, I want to do these channel messages to see how much confirmation I get with these. So with these channel messages, I had new relationships with love and peaceful times ahead. Everything that just came out in all of those. It is needed at this time to take any necessary acts to bring in these relationships and abundance into manifestation. Some have new careers coming in as well at this time. And then I also heard that someone, this was a specific message for someone, that you would be moving back down to what I feel is New York City in the Manhattan district. So if you feel drawn, because I heard Manny Hanny, and I don't know who that might have like a specific reference to, but if that resonates with you loud and clearly with Manny Hanny, that message is specifically for you. Whether it be 1, 2, or a couple of people, Manhattan district of New York City is where I feel like you're being divinely guided to go back to living in. And that when you do this, there will be a lot of new opportunities for money and job changes and new titles and career advancements coming in for you at this time as well. So a lot of that was in there with moving and career transitions and abundance. And then we have money flowing in right on time for these changes. And for some, there will be new job titles coming up very soon, and also new relationships, I feel. So that was pretty cool how those resonated. So let's see what we get for the Rebel deck for some cheeky guidance. I absolutely love these cards. I have the couples deck coming in the mail soon, and I plan on doing a unboxing with those. And then I plan on combining both those decks, well, both this one and the other Rebel deck together and making one giant Rebel deck. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. I swear. So if you love these cards, get excited, because we're going to have some major fun when those come in. And I think what I'm going to also do with those cards is do like maybe like a weekly reading, a weekly Rebel deck reading with those, if you would like. So if you would like that, a weekly Rebel deck, giant Rebel deck reading, let me know down in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up. And the more likes and comments I get for that, the more I will actually do that and put it into the works for you guys. If not, then I'll just do it once and keep it going. So for my folks who chose the kitty bank for the lucky cat, we have, you look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. So with this, I feel like if you've been feeling a little bit kind of crappy lately and like you're a hot mess, not a shit show completely, unless it's really that bad. Because yes, we've all had those days where when I walk into work every day, I hear from at least one or two people, it's a shit show today. I kid you not. And a lot lately. But I can definitely sympathize because I've had quite a few days of those. Especially on my unit where I work in the hospital. Anyways, so with this, I feel like if you take time to do some self-care and like maybe relax in a nice hot relaxing bubble bath, it'll do you some good. And it'll help clear out any toxicities in your system with a Epsom salt bath, I feel. Then we have, for the Quan Yin folks, we have, you need some fucking yoga in your life. Yeah. Ancient shit is cool. I've never pulled this one yet. This is really awesome. So with this, I feel like you need to be a little bit more flexible with things in life, especially with your decisions on whatever job it is you want to get. If you're a little bit more flexible, things will be a little bit easier for you, even if it's just taking a jump off job just to get started, to have a little bit of a cash flow coming in for you, okay? So remember, be a little flexible. So for my folks who chose the Moon Man, we have believe what you see, face reality, or live in fucking La La Land. Choose bravely. So with this, what you see is what you get. That's kind of like what you need to present at any job interviews, but you need to sell yourself in a very higher light. You need to make yourself shine and stand out, and also make them believe what they see. Show them the truth. Show them who you really are and how wonderful and awesome of a person you are and how dedicated and responsible you are as a hard worker. And especially in relationships, be honest and truthful with your partners. I cannot stress that enough for you guys. The more honest and transparent you are, the better off your relationship will be. And that way, nothing is hidden and you guys are on the same page. So these are all the messages I get for this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this reading. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, and shares, and welcome to all my new subscribers. And know that I love you and have a blessed one.